What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where I'm going to show you how to become invincible. Yep, that's right, for the first time ever, really, on an all red build. You can see here I am all red, 100%, no survivability whatsoever. You can actually become 100% invulnerable to everything. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So at the moment I'm in District Union Arena. I am on Legendary, and this was my test run. I actually recorded it. There is no sound, no game sound, unfortunately, so I'm going to flip to the video where I kind of came in to test it. It's not foolproof, right? It is not foolproof. You can't run 100% all red build on it at all times. You will die. There's no way you will get away with it. You're going to need some survivability, but, and I'll show you that at the beginning, it took me like 2 or 3 goes to get it going. There are some caveats to what I do, so I'll just kind of show you what goes on here at the moment. Like I said, we'll have to do without the game sound, unfortunately, and you can see before I've been in and died and stuff. So you've got to get your overdrive bar to that very, very little top section, and the minute I've got my overdrive bar to that top section, you can see I become completely invulnerable. It's a bit chaotic because I'm not used to being pounded so hard. That's what she said, because everything's kind of going on around you and you're in a rush, right? Because you've got to keep that bar at the top. Obviously you could use the overdrive. I don't in this. I just kind of run around like a madman, killing everything as I can. And I do also try and body shot quite a lot as well, because that means then more crits, and the modifiers that I've got on at the time will give me momentum for critting. So I'll show you them in just a second as well. But as you can see here, and this is the bit where it gets super interesting, right? I've almost run out of ammo because I'm using an SMG. SMGs have never been good for legendaries, and yet here I am absolutely shredding through the first section of DUA faster than I ever think I have shredded through anything ever before in the game. This was with the Ouroboros, but the Dark Winter the Chatterbots could be absolutely insane thinking about it. And we'll just let these chungers come down, and I'll show you exactly what it is that I did. This is kind of the theory behind it. I'm gonna, do some builds as well for it. Now, I'm not invincible, and I purposely left this guy's backpack here now in a moment, so you can see that I am bleeding. So although I am healing again from the modifiers, you're not invincible. You're just kind of in, you're doing 100% damage reduction essentially, so your armor doesn't lose any. And as you can see, the bar dropped just under for a second, and I started taking damage again. But the minute I got it back above, I'm all good in the hood. And that's why it's always important to have some sustainability in with this as well. I couldn't see that guy over there to the right. I was like, where is he? But I was being shot by him, and it didn't really matter. It was completely nullifying the damage. And yeah, it just literally, we get 100% damage reduction, and we can keep it up, like as you can see, 24/7, as long as you can keep the bar in the top. So it's very much run and gun. And you're going to need these modifiers. Well, this is the best way I thought about doing it. So have overdrive on, but that can be whatever you want. So you want critical hits restore 0.5% of your maximum armor, because you need some survivability. That's the one you can play around with. You can do that whatever you want. Critical hits have a 40% chance to grant 1% momentum. You definitely need this one. And then I just put this one on. Player drones that are destroyed or dismantled apply shock to 2 nearby enemies. 5% bonus momentum for every affected hostile. Again, you can play around with that one if you want to. We've got the defender drone on. I kind of hope that it never gets killed. But we're not really using anything else here. Maybe kills. Where is the me? Maybe the. What else could we do here? No. There isn't really anything else we could do. So we're not scanning anything else. We're not using anything else. So they're kind of the 3 that I went with. But yeah, up to you. I don't really feel like there's much else that we can do. You're then obviously going to need the defender drone. And you don't need to have it completely maxed out. So you can see here, mine's 28% damage reduction, right? So and I'll show you why this works. So it's a tier 2 drone. So let's go into this, which only gives us 10% damage reduction, right? But with the with my expertise and also the mod that I've got here as well, that gives us a total of 40% damage reduction, right? So that's kind of cool. But then what you've got to account for is that when it's overdrived, or overcharged, I should say, it gives us a further 60% damage reduction. So at that point then, we become completely invulnerable at all times. So you've just got to get them numbers to match up. Now, I have got the artificial hive on, and the reason I've got that on is because it kind of just helps with everything, right? It helps with us get the charge efficiency. It helps us get everything kind of back quicker, because we've got to keep this up at all times. But it also heals as well. So it heals the drone when it takes damage. It lets us get it back quicker. I have got mine ramped up to 26 for the tech efficiency. So you can see here kind of everything that it does. The buff amount is 32.6%, but that's taking me well over what is actually needed. The skill repair is 33% as well, but don't forget this is also going to be overcharged as well. And then you can see here, then this becomes a little bit crazy because it gives us good skill haste to get it back. I feel like my defender drone is never down at all at this point. So yeah, gives you I'm well over the top, but I'm just kind of saying it because not everybody's going to be able to have the ability to get the expertise that high. I can't bring my expertise back down for testing, but you've just got to kind of make sure that you're going to get your efficiency of your defender drone to that 100% damage reduction. So as soon as you get or if you get it in the high 90s, you're probably not going to notice any difference at all. So you can just kind of find what works for you. Make sure you get a decent mod in here as well. And that is just it. Now, obviously, I ran with this. I probably should have run Hunter's Fury with an SMG. I just slapped everything together. I don't even know if I'm right. I think I'm probably well over crit chance cap on this as well, because I just literally slapped it together to see if it was going to work. Have I got any crit chance in here anywhere? I have. So let's just take that out and see if I was well over. Yeah, I was well over. So I had more damage that I could have applied. One of these is gonna be crit chance. No, maybe not. Yeah, that's crit chance as well. So let's take that off and just see how far over the crit chance cap I was, which is silly. Yeah, so I was right. Okay, so I was about 6% over. Well, 7% over, because that's going to take me to 61. But yeah, so there was more damage that I could have got into the build as well to make that even easier. And I would have tried it with Hunter's Fury, but I kind of just wanted to prove the point that all red can absolutely face tank in Legendary with an SMG, which is something we have never been able to do before. Absolutely crazy. Right, I'm going to go away and think of some build ideas now, which is, yeah, this is crazy because we can literally cause 100% uptime with this. So yeah, enjoy. I'm sure this is going to make doing literally anything in the game really, really easy right now. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if this does help you out. Thanks for watching, agents, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.